I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. I'm going through it. I'm going to keep belly aching like a sissy for 2 more days, and then I'll quit it, I promise. Oh, I hate this. This is just terrible. I'm not sleeping good. When I do sleep, weird things are happening to me. I'm seeing stuff that isn't there. Anyhow, I had a Lulu of the sleep paralysis thing is such a trippy thing, man. I'll tell you what. Here's the strangest thing. I'm not freaked. I'm not in stark terror when it happens. I'm kind of sitting there waiting for something groovy to happen. I'm like, okay, that's a 7-string. It used to be a 6-string, and there are things in my place that aren't there. 2 more days and I'll quit, I promise. I promise. So I have a great pod. Jeff Remmert's a friend of mine. He really is. We talk. My circle's small. I have 1 million friends, but my inner circle is pretty small. That's the truth. Part of it is just born from experience. Anyway, I have a great pepper. This is now he is the man who created the Deadpool, which is a really cool cross. What I have here is a Deadpool that's crossed with a Komodo dragon, and this is in F1. Look at this beast. Just a monster. Really cool. Now it's an F1, and we know what that means, right? Filial F1. F is filial. And it means that it's the first year of producing fruit when they took his original Deadpool and crossed it with the Komodo dragon. So when they did that, this is what popped. So I assume this is the phenotype, the shape that he's looking for, the desired shape. Assuming it is, he's going to have one like this in his place, and because when the first year you pop, you're going to have pods all over the place, and then he picks the phenotype he likes. He goes, it's a cool one. He'll grow these out. These would be F1 plants, but it would be producing F2 fruit. So then that next fruit from the plants of the F1 plants, he's going to find the ones, it's just like the last year's. Because they're going to be still all over the place, but each season they're a little less all over the place. And each season there's less looking of one parent and less of the other parent and more looking like this. So that by season 8, all the pods look identical. And I don't mean identical, but I mean they all have the same phenotype. It's like a reaper's a reaper. You know what I mean? And it's all over the place. But I mean, there's some pods that are really stable, like ghost peppers are a really stable pepper. You know what I mean? But the problem is, very few great peppers are stabilized. You know, and I understand the dilemma. You're a grower. You grow this smoking hot, ridiculous pepper. You don't want to sit on it for, 8 years. You know, if you can grow. I'm going to clean this knife real quick. If you can grow 2 seasons, if you have in a warm place, sometimes you can grow 2 seasons a year, and you can knock it out quick. If you have a grow room inside, you can knock out 2 seasons a year and do it quicker. But it's still a lengthy process. So a lot of people, and a lot of them are really good. They'll say, hey, this is, it's not stabilized, so the phenotypes will be all over the place. And that's, when they tell you that, it's not a bad thing. So anyway, I've butchered this pack job. You know what I've done? I packed stuff. I'm like, wait a minute. And I'm looking for stuff that I need. I didn't realize I packed it. So I had to unbox stuff I packed, pull out stuff I needed, and rebox it. It's been a logistical nightmare. I'm just being honest with you. And let me cut this pepper open. I don't have a name on this pepper. It's just a Deadpool crossed with a Komodo dragon. Beautiful pepper, a beautiful cut. Perfect. Ooh, wow. Very interesting interior. All right, so listen. I'm sorry. I think this may be the thumbnail. I'm going to take a picture of this interior of this. And I think this may be the thumbnail. You know already because you've seen the thumbnail. I don't know. It depends how good it comes out. If it comes out good, this is going to be the thumbnail, and everybody gets upset when I take pictures. Like, why are you doing that? This is why. Wow, is this pepper oily? I like it when the sound's on. All right, so let me show you this beast of a pepper. It is oily and Look at the close-up. Do you guys see the oil that's building up on the wall linings? Look at it. Very, very oily. It smells hot. Certainly has that strong chinense aroma. This is capsicum chinense. Oh, all right. So the Deadpool crossed with the Komodo Dragon F1. Thank you, Jeff Remmert. I'm glad you're my friend. Here we go. I'm Johnny Scoville. This is Chase the Heat. Sweet. Oh, I love sweet without super hot. Wow. You want to change your outlook on peppers completely? Raise your tolerance. It just occurred to me. Do you understand sweetness is a flavor you can't taste unless your tolerance is ripping high? It is in this case. This is a very hot pepper, but it was sweet. I'm telling you, if you gave that to somebody who doesn't have high tolerance, they're not tasting sweet. Pain is going to be immediate, and they aren't tasting. I think you need to have a tolerance. I know for a fact that having a high tolerance allows you to taste things in peppers you don't taste when your tolerance is lower. It's just a fact. That was fruity. It was sweet up front. The fruity stayed throughout. Still fruity, but the sweetness faded pretty quickly. There was no bitterness. That was a tasty pepper and hot. The heat is still building. Cool pepper, great tasting pepper. Because here's the truth of it, and I'm serious about this. How many, you guys watch me every day eat these really hot peppers? How many people do what I do? A bunch of YouTubers, TikTokers that fake it. I didn't go there, did I? But you know what's happening. There aren't a whole lot of people who eat peppers like I do. So the truth of the matter is, if you've got a pepper and it's really hot, it doesn't need to be a record breaker. It tastes really good, and it looks really good. That's a delicious pepper. And it's hot. Chili head, 7 to 10 all day. Non-chili head. Ruin your Saturday. Your Saturday's toast. Saturday? Yeah, it'd ruin your Saturday completely. Great pepper, Jeff. Thank you for sending it to me. That's one you want to keep working on. It just is. I can't imagine. And the thing is, it's gonna get better tasting. He's gonna selective breeding. And I'll help him. We're going to pick the hottest ones, the best tasting ones, and grow them out. Listen, he knows what he's doing. Anyway, great pepper. I've got a crazy day. I'm feeling better. I'm going to bellyache for just 2 more days, and I'm sorry. And I'll stop. I'm pretty tough usually, but this is just a really awful situation. Well, it's a great situation, but, I hate it. Anyhow, it'd be helpful if I got a little more sleep. But it'll come. All right. So, in the description box, Jeff Remmert, you're going to see his link. He's a great guy, very knowledgeable, great grower, creator, which is really cool. Right there is click on it and tell him I sent you. Right there is the pepper. If you click the pepper, you're riding with me. You are. If you don't want to miss a video, don't. Click the bell for notification. You'll see a drop box happen. Select all. But really, if you're on YouTube every day. Anyway, so just stop by and say hi to us. That way you don't miss anything. Right there is a Lifeboat. Great channel about fixing mistakes and living a better life, living a life of purpose, living on purpose. There's a big difference in going through, with your switch down. It's about going through with your switch up and living your best life. And it's about beating addiction. I did. Proud of that. I am. I'm proud of my sobriety. Fiercely proud of it. You can do it too. So it starts there. More videos here. Let's have a great day. Got a lot to do. More videos today, though. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this was Chase the Heat.